Hey guys, welcome. Today we're talking about Yonex Rexis feel, and we're talking about Kirschbaum Multifibre. This was in 1.3 millimeters or 16 gauge, and this is 16L. It's a little bit. This is the gauge that I'm doing my strings on for the PU series. I couldn't find that gauge for this string, so that's why we did it in 16. And these strings were very different. The reason why I am doing some video instead of just showing me hitting the ball. Unfortunately, this string only lasted me 2 hours, and it was really unfortunate because I was really enjoying this string. This string is in the same family as Multi-Feel, as X1 Biphase, NRG2, Wilson NXT. It's that implementation of PU where it's super soft, super plush, super comfortable, great ball pocketing, great snapback. You're not going to get tennis elbow from these strings, even if you string a little bit higher than what you're used to. Yeah, there's so much comfort. It's such a great string, and yeah, it was really unfortunate when it broke after just 2 hours of play. But I think Multi-Feel lasted me 3 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that. But yeah, I guess you get what you pay for, right? NXT, X1 Biphase, NRG2, those are all, over $20. These are half the price. You still get that amazing feeling, but I guess it's at the cost of durability. So whatever additives and whatever process they use to strengthen this implementation of PU, I guess it's expensive enough that it costs double of what this does. But yeah, when I was stringing this racket with my racket with this string, I immediately knew I was going to like it. It was so soft, so pliable. It was very, very familiar, and it had that amazing PU smell. I think I can still smell it. Oh yeah, I still got that really strong PU smell from that box, and yeah, I absolutely love that string. Okay, quick edit. I just wanted to mention, don't let the 2 hours necessarily scare you away. If you're a string breaker and you know you're a string breaker, then yeah, you should probably not get this string. But if you're someone who doesn't break strings often, then yeah, these strings will probably last you. Like I said, Multi-Feel lasted me maybe 3 hours, and there's people I string for, and that string lasted months. So it really just depends on you, how hard you hit, how often you play, and who you play against. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say for Multi-Feel. I absolutely love this string. It's one of those strings that I would definitely want to buy a reel of in the future, potentially. The other string that it's competing with in this space, the $10 to $11 but super soft, super plush multi-filament string space is Multi-Feel. And there's some other strings that I do want to try that are a little bit more expensive that are coming up. But yeah, the whole point of this journey actually is because I wanted to buy another reel of PU multi-filaments, and yeah, this is a contender. It's probably a little bit under Multi-Feel still, because I feel like Multi-Feel is a very similar sensation, but it lasts me just a little bit longer, but we'll see. We'll see how much the reels cost as well. They might be a little bit cheaper than the sets. Alright, let's talk about Kirschbaum now. Okay, so let's get some quick details out of the way first. I strung it at 52 pounds, and it lasted me 13 days before it broke. When I was stringing it, it was really soft, so I strung it a little bit higher. I strung it at 52 pounds. But after a couple hitting sessions, the string felt so different, so I had to check the tension, and it had dropped 6 pounds. It was at 46 pounds on June 30th, which is 3 days after I had strung my racket. So that's pretty shocking for a multi-filament. And this is actually really similar to my Turner Quasi-Gut experience. That string also, I hated it at first when I first started playing with it. It's so stiff and so uncomfortable. But once that PU resin wore off and the strings kind of broke a little bit, I actually ended up liking the string. I took it to a couple matches, and even with some harder hitters, I found that I was able to control pace and control the ball and get some good top spin on my balls, even though it was a multi-filament tennis string and that had dropped quite a bit of tension. If I was to string this for someone in the future, I think I would recommend to that person to do a pre-stretch like you do for natural gut, to try to break that resin coating and also to have it behave more similar to a nylon multi-filament in this price range. However, I don't think I would ever find myself recommending this string over the other strings in this price range, which is a little bit bittersweet because before the string broke the last 3 or 4 hours, I don't have it, or actually maybe the last 2 hours, I don't have it in this video footage. I actually really like the string a lot. I felt like it was fairly easy to control. I felt like I was able to redirect the ball, and it had become very predictable. But yeah, just because I enjoyed the last 2 hours doesn't really make up for how much I did not enjoy it for the first while. So this is probably the last time I am buying the string, and this is another one of those strings that's kind of reinforced the idea to me that PU multifilaments are expensive for a reason, especially the durable ones. And this is not something that I would consider a PU multifilament, even though they have PU as part of the string because of the implementation. If anyone out there found a way to make the string work for them, I am more than happy to hear about it. I'm also open to the idea that it may be potentially a great string as a cross or a main for a hybrid setup. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day. Bye.